crowd let me go. I don't know why. Perhaps Slade's question changed the geometry of the night. Perhaps they needed a moment between what they'd always believed and what they'd just been told. I didn't wait to find out. I turned toward the ridge and walked. The ship had finished surfacing by the time I reached the eastern slope. Not dramatic, not a column of light, not the thing your films imagine, just present. The way a whale is present when it surfaces beside a small boat and you understand for the first time the true scale of the ocean. Ancient hull, dark material, no seams I can name, just the curve of something that has been waiting a very long time for someone to come ask it a question. The signal was still open, home waiting on the other end. 10,000 years of silence, and now this, a frequency that says simply, well, 10,000 years of evidence, where do you begin? Do you start with the wars, the borders you died for, the flags you burned, the children you couldn't protect? Or do you start with the music? The way you make sound out of grief and call it beautiful. The way you bury your dead with flowers as if the dead could still smell them. Both things are true. Both things are you. That is the problem. That is the point. I walked the ridge and I went through it. Item, you invented the concept of mercy, and then built institutions to ration it. A woman in Nairobi in 1982 ran back into a burning building for a child she had never met. She did not survive. You write music for the dying, not to fix the dying, just so they are less alone in it. You wage war over lines drawn by men who are themselves long dead on land that does not know it belongs to anyone. A man in Sallow Creek, Dale, the foreman who found the beacon, stopped work for an hour on a Tuesday because there was a wasp's nest in the equipment shed, and he didn't want to disturb it. That last one is the one that got me, every time. In 17 languages, in 6,000 years of watching, you are cruel and you are kind in the same afternoon, and you don't even notice the contradiction. June came up behind me. I heard her breathing before I heard her steps. 32 years old, mud on the same boots. She didn't say anything for a long time. She just stood beside me and looked at the ship. The way she looked at her wall of red string, like something that was always going to be here. And she was just the first one to find it. What are you going to tell them about us? That is the right question. That has always been the right question. Only June. Of course. Only June. I said, I'm gonna tell them the truth. That you are not ready. That you may never be ready. And that you are worth waiting for. June breathed out. Just once. Then nothing. The hum beneath us deepened. Above the ridge, the bees. One slow circle. Then stillness.